So, listen, right? Listen. So, I'm getting all these people who are like giving me. Well, again, some people. I'm talking this, but like I need to start this video again. Hang on. Right, so I'm getting all these people, and I get a little bit of pushback on the on me defending myself, on me reacting, and me like proving my point, and me beefing back, and me going on too much, like not just like stopping at victory, but going on and pushing further and further. It's like, chill. Why are you still doing blah blah blah? Obviously, that's from a few people who are hating and stuff like that. But here's the thing, right? This ain't in defense of me. Like, what you got to realize, right? This is not in defense of me, right? What you really got to bear in mind is, like, I have an established brand. Like, I genuinely have an established brand with many options to sail into, but I don't even use the options that I could sail into. Like, we've got Japan, we've got China, we've got Australia, we've got all these different markets that we can sail into whenever we want because the brand's getting built up. We've got distribution. I can distribute myself whenever I want. Hire a few staff members. We start distributing across America. We could do that if we want. I don't want to, really, because it's annoying. I hate dealing with businesses, corporate people, because you fucking... But what I'm trying to say to you is, like, if I don't post on Instagram, right, T-Pop's still a brand. You see what I'm saying? So, it's in defense of me, because I feel like I've already broke through this. This is sort of in defense of the genre. And when I say in defense of the genre, this is in defense of for all of us, like all of you guys and us, like anyone who's just a normal barber, just a normal person, as in someone who doesn't dress like a cartoon in real life, someone who doesn't wear stupid sunglasses outdoors, somebody just dresses like a normal person and cuts her for a normal wage. Let me explain this, right? When I started to cut her, when I first off decided I'm going to be a barber, and this is what I do. I was in my, I can't remember how old I was, but I was in my 20s, right, early 20s, and I was under the idea that my goal was, like, I'm going to earn £400 per week, and I remember feeling like I would be absolutely fucking buzzing if I can make £400 a week, which is like 1,200, is it? No, it's 1,600. Am I dumb? What's wrong with me? Right, so... And I know some of you guys, especially Americans, you'll be hearing that and thinking, £400 a week? Is that it? But let me get this straight, like, I would have been buzzing to make that. Like, buzzing. And I would have been able to survive and done quite well where I'm from. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure prices have gone up now. I'm not 100% familiar exactly what they are, but it's still, I would have been able to live on that, but I would have been buzzing off that. So I share that with you because what I've achieved now it wasn't planned, like, but it's well above what I ever thought I would achieve. So it doesn't really matter to me that much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter because, like, that was never the idea. Like, my idea was, like, I'd be buzzing to get that amount. So when you get more, you know what I'm trying to say to you? So this is just in defense of the whole genre, because I know 100% that a lot of my followers, if not all, some of you guys would have done well off barbering and your shops or whatever, but the majority of you is just working class barbers, like working month to month, even week to week. Sometimes you have a slow week, money's tight. Sometimes you have a better week, money's thingy. So it's all my goal is obviously, right, you need to make some money. You do need to make some money. So I can't sell you products at a break-even price. That's stupid, because then you can't market, you can't grow, you can't even buy new stock because you're going to run out of money. So you got to make profit. But my goal is to bring you guys... Give me 2 secs. Fucking neck's itchy. Right. My goal is to give you guys good priced products that are extremely high quality. That's my goal. But when I say I'm defending myself in defense of the genre, I mean, like, what if Pete from Norwich tomorrow wants to start a hair product company? And then he's doing well. He starts selling in his shop, and he starts selling to a few on a website. He's doing well, and then he breaks into America, and then boom, boom, boom. They try and sue him. They try and shut him down. They try and stop him. I'm trying to stop all that bullshit from happening, because it happens again and again and again. And quite recently with the crazy good thing, I hope they come back and say something and they tell you what happened, because legal shit happened. And I don't really know what my point is with this video, to be honest with you, but I'm just saying to you that we need to stand up for ourselves. And you need to realise that there's certain people who, yeah, they might teach you some things. Like, you might have people who've got courses and they've got some gems or wisdom to tell you. But at the end of the day, they're happy when you're paying them, and they're happy when you're sitting under them. But when you outshine the master, or look like you're going to outshine the master, they will try and keep you down every time. And this model that I have done, or I am doing now, just demonstrates that you don't need any of them. Like, you don't need any corporate thing backing you. You can do this completely independent. And if they beat me, right, and I somehow go out of business, or somehow, do you know what I mean? If they beat me and ruin T-Pop's business, then that dream disappears, doesn't it? Because this is the only business that has done it. So I have to be successful to change you know what I mean? To change what people talk about Barber. So in 5 years, like, was that one guy who was just a barber, and he always stayed independent, and he didn't get a thingy, and he made that business into like a multi-million dollar business, and he lived happily ever after, blah, 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 whatever, right? But that's important. It's important that you know, and we know this can happen. It's important that it continues to happen, and it's important that it's paved the way for other guys, particularly from the UK, because they don't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit about us. There's Menspire, but they don't give a fuck about men's. Nobody's tried to stop Menspire, because no one gives a fuck about that kind of thing. Education. You're not stepping on anyone's toes, teaching people, are you? But when you step into corporate America, when you start taking money out of the big boys' pockets, the guys in suits who you don't know what they look like, and you've never heard the names, that's when it gets techie for everyone. And yeah, I just want to say, fuck them all, right? Fuck the barbers, right? Fuck the barbers who side with the corporate guys, the guys who play golf, the guys who wear blazers with a t-shirt underneath, the guys whose wives go to fucking brunch meetings down by the cafe near the lake with their other wives, all with Botox all over their heads and can barely smile, looking like Zac Efron. Like, fuck all them. Anyone siding with them and acting like they're a real barber, anyone siding with the corporates and acting like, there's a lot of barbers acting like they're street and acting like they're a thug, but they'll side with these corporate guys. You are everything that's wrong with our industry, and it's time, instead of sucking up to people and like, please let me in your club, please give me your scraps, we fucking say fuck you and we take it all for ourselves.